There is a breakfast staple sitting in refrigerators across this country right now, something that millions of people over 50 drink every single morning, believing it is healthy, believing it is giving them vitamins and energy to start their day. But that drink spikes your blood sugar faster and higher than a candy bar. And the devastating part is that most people have absolutely no idea that this so called healthy breakfast choice is quietly destroying their pancreas, damaging their blood vessels, inflaming their arteries, and accelerating their path toward diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. My name is Dr. James Harlow. I have been practicing general and preventative medicine for over 20 years, and what I see in my clinic every single week made me feel I absolutely had to make this video. I see patients who are doing everything they think is right for their health. They have cut out soda, they are avoiding desserts, they are trying to eat healthy.
But their blood sugar keeps climbing. Normal is below 5.7. And when I explained to Barbara what that glass of orange juice was actually doing to her blood sugar, to her pancreas, to her entire metabolic system every single morning, she was devastated. Your digestive system has to break down that fiber to access the sugar. Now, if you have been drinking orange juice at breakfast for years, if you are just now hearing that it is spiking your blood sugar to dangerous levels, I want you to write the word quitting in the comments right now. It has to rapidly release a massive amount of insulin to bring that blood sugar back down. It increases your blood pressure. I had a patient, a man in his early 70s named Frank, who came to see me after being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes by another doctor. Every morning, his beta cells were under a little more stress. Or you can get vitamin C from strawberries, bell peppers, broccoli, kiwi, dozens of other foods that do not come with a massive sugar payload.
People drink it every single day, thinking they are doing something good for their health. They give it to their grandchildren, they serve it at breakfast gatherings, they recommend it to friends who are trying to eat healthier. And all the while, it is spiking blood sugar, promoting insulin resistance, inflaming arteries, and accelerating the path toward metabolic disease. Let me explain what those repeated blood sugar spikes do to your vascular system, because this is where the long-term damage becomes truly serious. Every time your blood sugar spikes, the excess glucose in your bloodstream damages the delicate lining of your arteries. This lining is called the endothelium, and it is only one cell thick. High blood sugar causes oxidative stress and inflammation that literally tears microscopic holes in this lining. Your body tries to repair this damage by sending cholesterol to patch the tears. But when you are spiking your blood sugar every single morning, the damage is happening faster than your body can repair it. The cholesterol patches build up, they harden, they narrow your arteries. This is atherosclerosis. This is how heart attacks and strokes happen. High blood sugar also makes your blood thicker and stickier. It increases your risk of blood clots. It damages the nerves that control your blood vessels, making it harder for your arteries to dilate and regulate blood flow properly. It accelerates kidney damage by forcing your kidneys to filter excessive amounts of sugar out of your blood. Over years and decades, this leads to diabetic nephropathy, kidney failure, the need for dialysis. It damages the tiny blood vessels in your eyes, leading to diabetic retinopathy and blindness. It damages the nerves in your feet and legs, causing diabetic neuropathy, loss of sensation, wounds that will not heal, amputations. Every single one of these devastating complications starts with chronically elevated blood sugar. And for millions of people, that chronically elevated blood sugar starts every morning with a glass of orange juice they thought was healthy. I treated a woman last year, a lovely lady in her mid-60s named Patricia, who had been experiencing numbness and tingling in her feet for about 6 months. She thought maybe her shoes were too tight, she thought maybe she had been on her feet too much, but when I examined her and tested her sensation with a monofilament, she had significant nerve damage in both feet. Her blood work showed that she was diabetic. Her hemoglobin A1C was 7.2%. She had probably been diabetic for several years without knowing it. When I asked Patricia about her diet, she told me she had been trying to eat healthy for years. She had cut out white bread and switched to whole grain, she had reduced her portions, she had stopped eating fried foods. But every single morning, she had the same breakfast she had eaten since childhood: a bowl of cereal, a banana, and a large glass of orange juice. Sometimes she would even have a second glass because she loved the taste and thought it was good for her. I explained to Patricia that her breakfast was essentially a triple dose of fast-acting carbohydrates. The cereal was refined grain that converted to sugar quickly. The banana was pure fruit sugar, and the orange juice was concentrated sugar with no fiber. All three together were creating a massive blood sugar spike every single morning that her aging pancreas could no longer handle. The nerve damage in her feet, the neuropathy that was causing her numbness and tingling, was a direct result of years of elevated blood sugar damaging the nerves in her extremities. Patricia changed her breakfast that week. She switched to eggs and vegetables. She started eating a handful of berries instead of drinking juice. Within 3 months, her blood sugar had improved significantly. Her hemoglobin A1C dropped to 6.1%. The tingling in her feet did not go away completely because nerve damage is often permanent, but it stopped getting worse. And Patricia told me she felt better, had more stable energy throughout the day, and could not believe how much her health had improved just from changing what she ate in the morning. Now, let me talk about why this issue is particularly critical for people over 50 and 60. As we age, our metabolism changes dramatically. The same breakfast that your body handled easily at age 30 can cause serious problems at age 60. Your pancreas produces less insulin. Your cells are more insulin resistant. Your liver is less efficient at regulating blood sugar. Your muscles, which normally absorb and burn glucose for energy, lose mass and become less metabolically active. All of these age-related changes mean that you simply cannot tolerate the same blood sugar spikes you might have gotten away with when you were younger. On top of that, many people over 50 are already dealing with some degree of insulin resistance or prediabetes without even knowing it. The statistics are sobering. More than half of adults over 60 have either prediabetes or diabetes. And of those with prediabetes, most have no idea because prediabetes rarely causes symptoms. You feel fine, you function normally, but silent damage is happening inside your body with every blood sugar spike. Your arteries are being damaged, your nerves are being damaged, your kidneys are being damaged, and it is all preventable. What makes me frustrated, what drives me to make videos like this, is that the solution is so simple. Stop drinking orange juice. Stop drinking all fruit juice. Apple juice, grape juice, cranberry juice, it does not matter. They are all concentrated sugar. They all spike your blood sugar. They are all harmful, especially after the age of 50. If you want orange flavor, eat an orange. If you want apple flavor, eat an apple. Get the whole fruit with the fiber that slows down sugar absorption and prevents the dangerous spikes. And I want to be very clear about something. This is not just about orange juice. This applies to all those breakfast foods that are marketed as healthy but are actually blood sugar bombs. Instant oatmeal with added sugar, granola, most breakfast cereals, even the ones that claim to be whole grain or high fiber, flavored yogurts with fruit on the bottom, breakfast bars, smoothies made with fruit juice, bagels, muffins, pancakes, waffles. All of these are primarily refined carbohydrates that convert to sugar rapidly and spike your blood sugar just like orange juice does. The healthiest breakfast for someone over 50, the breakfast that will keep your blood sugar stable, protect your pancreas, reduce inflammation, and support your long-term health, is a breakfast built around protein and healthy fats, with some fiber-rich vegetables or a small amount of low-sugar fruit. Eggs are excellent. They provide high-quality protein, healthy fats, and virtually no impact on blood sugar. You can have them scrambled with spinach and mushrooms, or as an omelet with peppers and onions, or hard-boiled as part of a larger meal. Other good breakfast proteins include plain Greek yogurt, not the flavored kind with added sugar, cottage cheese, smoked salmon, leftover chicken or turkey, even a small portion of beans. Healthy fats like avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oil, these all help slow digestion, keep you satisfied, and prevent blood sugar spikes. And non-starchy vegetables like spinach, kale, tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, these provide fiber, vitamins, and minerals without raising your blood sugar. If you must have something sweet, If you really miss having fruit at breakfast, have a small handful of berries. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. These are lower in sugar than most fruits. They are high in fiber, and they are packed with antioxidants that actually help protect your blood vessels from damage. But keep the portions small, a quarter cup to a half cup at most, and eat them with protein and fat so the sugar is absorbed more slowly. Now, I know some of you are thinking, this sounds like a lot of work. You are used to grabbing a glass of juice and a piece of toast and rushing out the door. You do not have time to cook eggs and vegetables every morning. And I understand that. But here is what I want you to consider. How much time do you spend managing chronic diseases? How much time do you spend at doctor appointments, getting blood work done, picking up prescriptions, dealing with the side effects of medications, worrying about your health? Diabetes alone will consume hundreds of hours of your life every single year. Doctor visits, glucose monitoring, medication management, dealing with complications. Taking 15 minutes in the morning to prepare a breakfast that protects your health instead of destroying it is not a burden. It is an investment. It is taking control of your future. And once you get used to it, once you establish new habits and routines, it becomes just as easy as what you are doing now. You can hard-boil a dozen eggs on Sunday and have them ready to grab all week. You can make a vegetable frittata that lasts for several days. You can prep ingredients the night before so breakfast comes together quickly in the morning. The point is that you have a choice. You can keep doing what you have always done, drinking that glass of orange juice every morning, believing it is healthy because that is what you have been told your whole life, and you can watch your blood sugar slowly climb, your pancreas slowly fail, your health slowly decline. Or you can make a change today, right now, this morning, and give your body the stable blood sugar, the reduced inflammation, the protected blood vessels, the healthy pancreas that it needs to thrive for the next 20, 30, 40 years. I truly hope this information changes the way you think about breakfast. I hope it makes you look at that bottle of orange juice in your refrigerator and see it for what it really is. Not a health food, not a vitamin drink, but a blood sugar bomb that is quietly undermining everything else you are doing to stay healthy. So here is what I need from you before you go. I need you to like this video right now. I need you to subscribe to this channel because I make videos like this every single week. Videos that uncover the truth about foods and habits that are marketed as healthy but are actually harming you. Videos that give you practical, actionable information you can use immediately to protect your health. And I need you to leave me a comment. Tell me if you have been drinking orange juice at breakfast. Tell me if you are going to stop. Tell me what you are going to eat instead. Tell me what other health topics you want me to cover. Your comments guide everything I create here, and I read and respond to as many as I can. I truly hope this information helps you take better care of yourself and the people you love. Protecting your health after 50 is not about deprivation. It is not about giving up everything you enjoy. It is about making informed choices. It is about understanding what different foods actually do inside your body and choosing the ones that support your health instead of destroying it. You deserve to feel good. You deserve stable energy that lasts all day. You deserve to protect your pancreas, your blood vessels, your nerves, your kidneys, your heart. And it starts with what you choose to put on your breakfast table tomorrow morning. Take care of yourself. Make the change. And I will see you in the next video.